Dude, I'm not. Get out. Get out. Go. I'll get you. Get out. Unlock the door.
Well, look who showed up. I wasn't going in there by myself.
What kind of shit you getting me into this time?
I have no idea. No idea at all, but it's creepy in there. Very creepy. I wanted to get in before it got dark, and maybe we'll roll into some dark. I don't know.
Okay.
It's very, very uncomfortable in there.
Let's go.
This house is very, very old. It's been remodeled several times. I grew up across the street. The family who owned this home, the members have slowly passed away. And one of the things that always intrigued me about this was they always had whoever had passed away in the home, they always had them here in this, what they called the rec room. They would be laid up in their coffin for sometimes weeks, so that the family could come and see them before they buried them.
How many weeks?
It's as much as 3 weeks at times. I know when the owner passed away, it was an Easter morning, Sunday morning. I'll never forget it. We found out that Frank had passed, and he was here laid up in his coffin for several weeks, and it was just sad because we were very close to the family. All the deaths in the family for one reason or another. There was a suicide. Our good friend Dave was laid up here. Other than that, I don't know a whole lot about the house other than it has always given me the creeps. There's always been a weird vibe. And like I said, I grew up across the street, and I want to respect the family here. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why it's abandoned, but I want to explore it because it has always interested me, and I've always had a weird feeling about this house.
Cool. I wonder when this house was built, like what year?
Yeah, I don't know. I might be able to find out some of that.
Got a good oil tank.
Good oil in it.
Never even knew this house existed. This is literally right across. I live right back that way.
Mattresses out there. You can clearly see that the weather is taking its part here. So that right there, this right here that I'm looking at right now, that's
that window right there. Yep, their coffin would be laid out dead center with that window. I guess that's not a good term to use, but center of that window, that's where they would lay them. And I remember coming over and seeing them and visiting. It's just a spooky feeling.
Yeah. Now I wonder, like, did they have like a morgue service?
No. No, it was just the way the family was. They wanted their own home.
Okay.
You know?
Fair enough.
They used to call it the dungeon, but I think it's just a wine cellar.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I want to get down there, though.
All right, let's go.
Proceed with caution.
Oh shit. Yo, what? What in the hell are you getting me into again, dude? What is this? You good? Mold.
Everybody stay together.
I feel like the floor's gonna fall good.
How about you guys with the battery being sucked out of this pretty quickly all the time? You're working all the time outside.
Gosh.
Yeah.
There's the basement there. I don't think I'm quite ready for that.
It's cold. It's colder in here than in that side.
It's literally. Whoa, that's
Oh,
bright.
great.
Turn it down a little bit.
Is there? Oh, that's not even steps. Oh, yeah, there is. Those are steps.
Casey and Cody, leave my spirits to rest or join me. Death to all who enter. Well, that's a good feeling.
What? Okay. Hey, I'm you know, I can just do, I can go hit some drone shots. Well, you know.
No, you're coming with me. I'm not going in here alone. I want to go explore the attic and stuff. What is this on the wall? Look.
That's what I saw from the outside.
What is this all about?
Oh, look at that door blends into the wall.
Whoa. That's freaky. That's just weird, like a weird
Yeah.
vibe, you know?
That's what I saw from the outside. This toy.
Somebody help me know what that is.
What in here?
Is it one of those little elevators that go downstairs?
Look, it's got knobs. I believe the house had a,
Dumbwaiter?
no, what do you call it? Well, this is an old stereo.
Oh.
It's an old stereo built into the wall.
Oh, wow.
Everything, like,
Check that out. That's
can you imagine what this was like?
back in the day. It's got a little light switch on it and stuff. I wonder what the make is. Can you see the make?
I don't know, bud.
It's alright. Pretty neat though. Vintage. It's cold in here. I see your breath. You know.
It's much colder in here than it is outside. I forgot my divining rods.
Watch your head. You're 9 feet, 9'5". You alright down there? Sure? Okay. What's that? What is that? Why did that bay fall out?
That's the attic up in there.
Why did just that bay fall out?
Yeah. And all that mold above your head, though, there's a lot of moisture in there.
We should have wore a mask.
Yeah, it's probably asbestos. What is that? Why is there hair all there? That's weird.
I just figured I'd put a mask on because
Look at this.
I have an old dirty one in my pocket. It's probably better to breathe an old dirty mask.
You get the wall.
Red rum?
Uh-huh. And then look.
What?
Whoa.
Look at this.
What's red rum?
Red rum is murder backwards. Remember that movie?
Yeah, The Shining.
Are you
This is nice. 666. I don't know about all that. This was not an evil family. They were very good people. Maybe something happened in here after the fact.
This looked like a pretty vintage, modern setup right here, back in the day, right? Huh? You know, right?
Yeah, it's neat how everything's built into the walls.
Yeah.
I bet you can find some.
What's this? Private call. Old Honeywell thermostats.
It had a what do you call it? An intercom system. They were a wealthy family.
I personally like brick factories and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Not this.
All right, how do we get in the attic?
Well.
Oh, that fan.
Okay, so this room is by far the coldest room in this house. I'm not even kidding you. Wait.
It's about 10 degrees cold. I actually had to take my wool hat off. It was so warm.
What is this?
I think it was a girl's room. She has her little favorite picture posted.
I remember that guy. He was on, maybe, I don't know, losing my mind. I don't know anything.
Do I want to try the basement?
How about we just
I don't even want to be in here.
pick another room? Ugh,
Well,
no
there's
mirrors.
not much
That
more
room
here,
is
though.
very. Ugh,
That room's
eerie.
cold. That room's cold, man.
Wow. Yeah, it's just not.
How about?
I want to get in this attic.
What?
This is cool, dude. How all the closets and everything like just kind of blend in.
Yo, my pants just got wet.
Your pants got wet.
Like it's back of my legs.
Check this out. Like if there wasn't a doorknob, I wouldn't even notice was there. Wanna go down?
Yeah, don't
Red rum, huh?
fucking touch the railings. Need to reflect some white.
My battery's dying. I had a full battery when we came in here.
Really? Pick you up one of these lights. Red rum. Red rum, red rum, red rum.
Sabrina?
Basement has water in it. I don't think you can get all the way down there. Look, that's water.
There's water in the basement.
Yeah. I think it covers the whole basement.
Look at these little shutter things back in the olden days that they used to have on the bars.
Yeah.
There's the back of that old stereo.
I wouldn't do that's gonna fall, dude.
Whoa.
Okay. Dude, that was like
There's
all
water
right,
down there.
enough of that.
Yeah.
The
There's about a
steps are
Oh,
floating.
look, I can see the water moving now. There's about a foot of water in there.
Let me get over your shoulder.
The steps are like floating.
They've probably been wet for a while.
Here, hold my phone.
Yeah, don't drop it.
Oh my gosh. What the hell are you doing?
Don't go in there.
I'm going in.
No, dude, don't go in there. Are you freaking
You know this is what I do.
Yeah, but how would you take it back out?
Yo, if those stairs fall in the back, dude.
I'm going down. Holy shit.
Show your waders. There's a lot of water in there.
Dude, this is weird.
Weird.
Whoa.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, you're gonna fall, dude. How about you just back up? This ain't a tunnel, buddy.
No.
Yo, I just saw like a rat or something, dude.
They're flexing.
And let me just be honest. Davey sent 14-inch rats by picture the other day, so I know they exist.
The steps are coming off.
Well, then get off.
All right, come on.
But there's a.
Go, get up. Come on.
I want to get in there.
Well,
Not that way.
Dude, I gotta see the dungeon.
Yeah, but you're not gonna be able to get back.
you're not gonna get. That's what I'm saying. You're not gonna be able to get back up, and I don't have my ladder racks on that truck.
Oh.
Is it just this freaking guy?
Ow. Wow. All right.
Wipe the mold right in your mouth.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're not trying,
No,
right?
Brittany, listen. Let's listen. That's got a lot of water in it.
Do that again. Is there anything else we can?
Yeah.
Throw yourself in there.
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
There's a lot of water in there.
Dude, there's a lot of water in there, and it's so cold. It's so freaking cold here. I mean, look at this iced tea that's been leaking.
That whole box.
Oh, good spot.
Christmas box. Did the old Black & Decker candle version attached to the I haven't seen those in ages.
Here we go.
Be careful, the ceiling's buckling in that corner. What's in the box?
You know, I always like wonder what it was like for.
That's an old box.
I wouldn't open the box. Just don't.
I'm not opening the box.
It's got cookies in it. Open
You know what happens? Like
it.
sometimes.
Shake it. Is there something in it?
Yeah, it's even worse.
Maybe someone's soul is trying to.
Exactly. Leave the box. Trust
It
me.
says 1992 on it. That's
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It says unlock the magic. Oh, I ain't falling for that one.
I'm gonna have to go get gloves. I mean, look at this house. Like, look around. I mean, I wonder what happened. Like, I always wonder about abandoned houses. About the last day that somebody was here. You know what I mean? The last day that somebody was here, what were they doing? What were they thinking? What was happening? Stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, look. Whoa. Notice this above us. Look at this. Look at this light fixture.
I'll tell you, like, this was the nicest house in Chatsworth back in the day. I mean,
It was a wealthy family.
very wealthy and, yeah, I mean, look, even it's old cast iron, the lead and oakum type. I mean, you know,
Oh, yeah.
that dates back a pretty long time.
Right, right.
And the reason I wanted to get in that basement is because it's not actual block. A lot of the
Oh, I see the boiler.
foundation, like they may have repaired these walls or whatever, but a lot
Yeah.
of the foundation was actual brick, and then they like mortared into it, so it was nice big stone.
I can sort of see some of it. I see the boiler, for sure. It's right there.
And back in this corner, I guess it was a wine cellar or something. I don't know. The owner used to tease me and say it was
Right.
a dungeon.
Well, you
What?
could have fooled me. Looks like one.
So this kind of bugs me out. Leave my spirit to rest,
Yeah, let me get behind
or
you.
join me. Death to all who enter. I'll sleep well tonight, guys.
Well, why would somebody write that?
I don't know.
Who the hell's Casey and Cody?
I don't know, man.
Leave my spirit to rest or join me. Well, I ain't joining anybody. Everybody's more than welcome to rest.
Yo,
What?
there's something there, man. Dude, I'm not. Get out. Get out.
Yep. I hear you.
Yeah, I'm about to door.
Watch the last yard.
Okay, enough of that shit. Enough of that shit. I don't know what the hell he's seen in there, but he's seen something because I know him, and I just know him. So enough of that shit.
Yo.
Didn't you have enough, dude, of being in there? What do you? I leave for 20 minutes and you're freaking back in there.
No, I was in there trying to communicate. I saw a very weird shadow. I got it on film here. I don't know if we can get it over to our footage, but while I was in there talking to Frank,
Who the hell's Frank?
Frank was the owner of the home.
Did you wait? Hold on. Did you just say while I was in there talking to Frank?
Yeah, I was trying.
Okay.
I was trying to.
Yeah, copy. Understood.
I was trying to talk with him to see if he was here.
Yeah. Okay.
And as I'm looking out the window where his coffin was laid out, I could see a reflection in the window behind me of something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what. I'm gonna have to check this out and see what's going on. I'm assuming that the orbs I was seeing is just dust. Do you want to go back in?
Do I want to go back in?
Whatever was in there freaked me out. We had to get out.
That would be a clearly. Let me answer that real quick here. Let me just say, do I want to go back in? Absolutely. No is the answer.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Okay.
Clear?
I don't blame you.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is just another one of our little missions that we're going to be going towards in the future. I don't think that made sense, but that's okay. You get the idea of what's happening here. We want to explore stuff, whether it's just abandoned places or whether there's some crazy ass story behind them, or if they have a 2x2 opening that leads into the basement for this guy, or a tunnel, or whatever. But either way, I'm having fun. It's something to do. It's kind of like another form of a creative outlet. So I would appreciate it if you guys subscribed, shared the video with your mom, dad, kids, son, wife, friend, mistress, or whoever you may want to share it with. And we would love to make more videos. Leave us feedback in the comments. Is there anything you want to say? Tunnel Man is his name. Tunnel Man.
The tunnel man.
Sewer Rat.
Anything I want to say?
Yeah.
I want to get out of here.
Okay. He wants to go.
I want to get out of
You
here.
wanna go?
It's just been more than interesting.
Absolutely. I stayed back. He went into a few areas that I didn't recommend. I don't know if I probably won't put some of that on here because it's dangerous. You know, don't try any of this shit at home, whatever you do. So I mean, the stuff I do, try it all day, but don't try anything he does for sure. But I'm having fun. You having fun?
I'm having a good time. Let's
We're having a good time.
hopefully find some more locations.
You guys got to drop us some stuff in the comments. We need some locations. We're going to find a lot of our own, but a little recommendation here or there, you know, would never hurt, you know. And that's if, of course, you have them. If not, that's okay too. So here we go, talking. You know, like, share, subscribe, do all the stuff. I appreciate you guys being here. Thanks. Everybody's having fun. You good to go? Instagram. Don't forget to head over to Instagram. Do that right now. It's right here on the screen. Urban Exploration / I'm not sure what that thing is. It's a little underscore NJ. Urban Exploration NJ. That's our Instagram. We're going to be posting photos on that, and I'm excited. I'm having fun, and I just want to keep doing this. So show us some love, show us some support, and maybe we'll make some shirts if you want some shirts. So we're getting out of here. He wants to go. I want to go. It's a little weird here, to be quite honest. It's a little strange. Yeah. So, all right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, we're out. We'll see you next time. Have a great one. See you. Testing 1 2 3. Can you hear me? Testing 1 2. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So Am I moving? Yeah, I'm moving. There's a delay on there. Using acrylic paint tonight. I wasn't going to. I put that video on because I had to get a bunch of stuff ready. And that's about it. But it was cool. I ended up watching half of the video. I liked that video. I edited that pretty well, I thought. Not too bad. But I had to hurry up and get back because, you know,
people in chat were, you know, getting out of control over here, giving each other the finger, and that was so funny. I was laughing pretty hard. But where did Steve go? Has anybody seen him? Is he just like, maybe he fell, like maybe he just was like going to sleep or something on the, and hit the thing. So anyhow, yeah, I'm doing I guess the best that I can at the moment. I'm just trying to keep busy. That's why I've got 2 live streams in 2 nights. This one's not going to be 4 hours or whatever the other one was. So that's about it. I'm using acrylic. You can share the video if you want to. Hit the like button. The video from yesterday, so far, I don't think it has any dislikes yet. So just going to zoom this camera in, and then we'll get started. And yeah, I apologize about this rat nest that I got here that you're probably gonna have to look at. Just don't pay attention to this. Whatever you do. Steve said I was scared. Steve, I was cracking up, dude. I was just laughing so hard because, oh man, and I haven't laughed all day. I knew that's why I was going to make a video, because I would start laughing. But you just came in, you're like, hey, Krista, hey, what's up? It was just so funny. I don't even know why, but it was just so funny. If you guys want to laugh, all the funny things are happening over in the YouTube comments. All right, something that I wasn't thinking of here is this is acrylic paint right here, and I put it on the palette like 30 minutes ago. So let me just see if it's dried up yet. I don't know what I'm making here. I normally never do, and that's just it. You know, that's the fun part. Okay, so that one's good. The blue is still going, so that should mean the other colors should be as well. Blue, black. You know what? I'm just gonna use my finger so I don't. Brown is good. All right. Wow, that's pretty good. Yeah, these colors are good. 30 minutes, they're not even tacky. Okay. All right, so this is a big canvas for me, for acrylic. Normally I do little baby canvases when it comes to acrylic. So I'm gonna just jump into this, get moving. So I probably got a couple hours or less. I got to get my daughter. So I need to, 1 second. Hey Siri, can you set an alarm for 8:00 p.m. to go pick up my daughter?
Your go pick up my daughter alarm is set for 8 p.m.
Thank you much. All right, now that's that out of the way. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Let me just fill you in on this real quick. So this is duckboard. Most of you probably don't know what duckboard is. Don't really use it, but you can use this in some areas for like in place of ductwork in your house. Like you have an air conditioner, air blows through the ducts. Well, this, you can put this in between like the bays if you're using one of your bays to, pull return air. Anyways, that's enough of that. But anyways, I use duckboard material. I cut it out, and then I put this stuff on it here. This is believe it or not, this is contact paper. And in the 21st century, contact paper doesn't stick to anything. So I put tape in the back of it. But it works. Whatever. It does the job. Does the job. Oh no, did I do that? I hope I didn't activate other people's Siri. Do they? Doesn't it just recognize my voice? All right. So, excuse me. I'm not rushing. I'm going to just do, my thing like I did last night. I'm going to be checking my messages, text messages and stuff like that from my wife. So I'm going to be stopping to do that to make sure, because she's at the hospital with her father. So, if you're here thinking that I'm going too slow, or if that's what you're not into, then I suggest that you click off of the video right now, because I'm unwinding myself or whatever. Okay, I'm just trying to get myself in a mental sound area. All right, and that's it. All right, so this stuff right here, this is like magic. Let me turn the thing in here. Hold on. I don't want you looking at me the whole time, so let me just zoom away. That's about right. Turn that up a little bit. Okay. I'm going to put some of this stuff on. This is like, I don't know, like a medium per se. This is like a liquid white, but it's for acrylic. You can't buy it in a store, and I'll tell you why, because I made this stuff. All right, and if I leave it like this, it's going to run right off the palette or off the plate. So I think I'm going to put this stuff on first. And let's see here. Yeah, it'll work. Okay. So I'm going to spread this stuff on first. Okay, I didn't want to spread it on me. Can you guys hear me okay? Is the picture pretty good or what? Okay, start working this stuff around here. You can use you could use water, I suppose, like for sort of like as a medium, but this is the kind of stuff that I like right here. I like the stuff that you manufacture in your own home. And I'm just putting this up here because it's going to help me hopefully work the sky in. Looks good, sounds good. Okay, cool. Look, I figured if I'm going to be on here, hopefully it looks and sounds good. That's what I always try to do. Try to make it be a halfway decent thing. I was going to, because I did a live stream yesterday, I was just going to do this one by myself. But I decided to, turn the camera on again. I figured there's some people that genuinely like to watch these. So, sometimes I'm in that real hardcore instruction mode where I'm just, I'm really, I guess it would be teaching or relaying the information on my brain, I guess would be more accurate. But other times, well, not other times, but times like this, I'm not. I mean, I'll go over what I'm doing here, but truthfully, my just not I'm not in the right spot right now. I'm just not. I said this yesterday. It's been a really rough couple days, and I'm worried to death right now. I'm trying to just keep myself calm is what I'm trying to do. So sometimes things happen, unexpected things happen, and they just whatever, they just happen, and they shouldn't, or wish they wouldn't. Okay. And if I don't even, if that's too much, or if I didn't want to go down that low, I can easily just wipe some of it off. But I'm just working this in. The only thing that I need to grab right quickly, which is right over here, I got to get my cup of water right here, because if you're using acrylic, I would recommend that you have a cup of water, because if you don't have a cup of water, you are going to be bumming, because when you're using your brushes, you're going to ruin them, because you're going to set your brush down and then you're going to forget about it, and blammo, there goes that idea. Brushes are no good anymore. So make sure that you get yourself a cup of water right there. I'll set this right there next to the Red Bull. Okay. I don't know what stars are, but thank you. You don't have to thank me, thank you. They've been popping up recently on Facebook. This is Facebook. I don't know what they are, but I'm assuming it's some kind of monetary donation type stuff. So thank you. I appreciate that. I try to do the best that I can to help people with what I know, which may not be a lot, but it's, I share the information that I know. Okay. Just making sure we're still live over on YouTube there. I think so. All right, so this stuff that I was spreading around here, it's like I said, it's like a medium. I'm just going to continue and use this brush here, I think. Now this stuff will tack up. It will tack up, and we may have to, excuse me, we may have to add some more of this stuff. All right, here we go. I'm going to take I like my little palette. I should get a patent on this right here. Krista, thank you. Appreciate that. I definitely will. Thanks for the info. Thanks for all the info. Very fortunate to have you here, Krista. You've been just such a huge help with everything. And I know I say that all the time, but I'm like seriously very appreciative of you. All right, so let's see here. All right, so see, that's already getting a little tacky because I was just really going slow with that. So I'm just gonna get into it. I thought I heard a horse in the parking lot. Okay. Time to get a checkup. Okay. Excuse me. So now I'm putting you're gonna see blue in there because I already went into the blue. But I'm just going to glob some of this on now just so I can make a nice little sky here, hopefully. I'm just tapping this brush into it. And this is, excuse me while I choke, this is just like liquid white, like the texture of it. Just like it. And what the goal here is, what I want you, as you're watching this, I really hope that you can't tell the difference between am I using acrylic or am I using oil. So that's kind of the goal here. All right, a little bit more and then we can move on. Okay, and then I'll just add it as I go down. I keep forgetting, this stuff sat for a little while before the video started. All right, get some more of that blue here. Right about there. And I'm not going to even clean this off. I'm just going to get right to town here. And I'm going to start at the top just like I would do with oil paint, and I'm going to work across. And if it gets real if it does get real tacky, stuff like that, I will show you how to smooth it out. I'm just adding more blue. But yeah, you should take a second. If you like the video, make sure you hit the like button. If you hate it, hit the dislike button or something, you know. Give me a something. You know, I always tell like people that, like, listen, it doesn't cost any money to hit the like button, right? So let's say you're somebody who would love to like donate or something, but you can't hit the like button because that helps me. That helps me in a way. And it's free, and it only takes a second of your time and a little work from your finger. It doesn't take much. I constantly hit the like button on different creators' channels, constantly, because it definitely helps them a lot. It's a lot of work to do this stuff. I don't know how many people actually realize how much work it is to do this stuff right here. It doesn't seem like much, but it is. It is a lot of work. And you know, I don't have a big crew here, and if you know, if there's anybody out there that thinks I'm like a millionaire or anything like that, you're far off. You're way off in left field. So I don't have a big crew and a big setup. Everything that you see here, everything I've done it by myself. And I got to say, it was not easy, and it is not easy. It would be easier to just use a room in my house and do this privately and mind my own business, you know, and get up and go to work like normal people. But I'm trying to go the extra mile here, and that's what I'm really trying to do. Okay, so I'm messing around with this color. I'm going to be adding some more of my lighter color in here until I can get this to where I want it. Soften it up a little bit. It'll gray it a bit. The thing that's good about acrylic is you can mess with the color, and if you don't like it, you can change it, and you can go over top of it and stuff like that. If this was oil, you would have a 10-pound painting, and I have plenty of those, so don't worry. Don't you worry, I have lots of those. Okay, more of that color. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay, I'm just taking my time here, working the sky nicely. And this is the great thing, you can do this stuff, you know, you can take your time and, you know, work your colors in. And you can see I'm still blending it, it's still wet. All right, but I want it to be dark enough because I want to make some clouds in the sky. So just let me do something here right quick. Let me see how that looks. All right, I'm going to dip this into some water here. See what that does for me. Very inspiring. Spooky. Thank you very much for that nice comment. Appreciate that a lot. See, I just wet my brush and I wiped it off with a paper towel. And now I'm going to start going like this. That's the best description. I'm going to go like this. I'm just going to work this down a little bit and get a little bit more of the light secret medium here, right? See that? There's a secret medium. And I can steal some color. I got to figure out something with these paper towels. I don't know where to set them, where not to set them. Yeah, I don't want to go down too low. You know, like I said yesterday too, you know, not everything is a rush. You don't have, it's not a contest who can, you know, paint the fastest. Even though I enjoy sometimes doing those 25 or 30 minute excuse me, 30-minute demos, I enjoy those, but it's, you know, it's depending on the situation that I'm in, or, you know, who am I doing them for? What's the event? Stuff like that. You know, when I'm just chilling in my own life here, I just like to do things like this. You know. I'm going to try something here real quickly. I'm going to grab a little bit of a this color. See, here we go. These paper towels again. I got to figure out. You know what? How about this? Medium, you go there. Paper towels, you live here now. What brand of brush? Oh man, don't make me get into that. I feel like I tell that story every time I do a damn video. I use my brushes, but it's like those are the only ones, unless somebody still has them from buying them. This is just a soft little, this is actually red. I'm just using tiny bits of it. Working it around, see, like that, and get that thing off, whatever that was. So even with acrylic like that right there, that's no big deal, because I'm going to get me some of the magic medium here, and I'm just going to go right over top of that and just kind of work these two together a little bit. I'm not worried too much about down here on the bottom because damn, my arm is going numb. It's old age is kicking in. You know, I got to say I was fairly healthy my entire life, and just last month I hit. It was like soon as I hit 40. Everything started like making noise, like my knees and bones cracking, and just everything happened. Back started hurting, like just all of the things. It was like the day I hit, it was like the morning of my birthday. The first thing that happened is I couldn't get out of bed or something like that, if I can remember correctly. So for all you young people that watch this here, you know, do not hit 40 years old, whatever you do. But I tell people all the time when they ask how old I am, I tell them I'm 39. So. That is so freaking funny. Let's see here. I just sent you a message, Krista. I just was laughing. I just wanted you to see something. Just wanted you to see something. You don't have to do anything. Just look at what I just said to you. Like, just look at it. It just, that's the stuff that sometimes makes me like, why am I even doing this? Like, what am I even making it? Why should I do it? But then I do it because of all the good, all the people that are nice and have nice things to say. Not the people that have asshole things to say. Okay. Today's my birthday. Happy birthday, Crystal. Happy birthday. I hope you have a great day today, Crystal. I really do. Hope you do. I wanted to watch you, but you are so disorganized and chaos. I can't. Well, isn't that nice? That's such a nice thing to say. Gotta love it. That is right. Lady, you ain't seen the half of it. So my question is, what the hell are you on? What are you even commenting for? Why are you here? Amazing. Yeah, let me get my head together here. I'll stop talking for about 10 minutes while I process something here. That's right. That's right. All right, let me get my head together here. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit more of the dark. I'm going to put the blue in. I'm going to go back from the top, and then I'll blend these two together, and then we should be in business. I want to darken this. I'm going to make this extra dark at this point because it'll get lighter in a second. Now, acrylic is very different than oil. It's much different. Even though it can appear the same, or even the process, even if I want to make the process look the same, it is totally different. So let me just do this right quick. You know, and you may be thinking, like, I'm running in circles, or I'm doing this, or I'm doing that, or whatever, but you know, I'm definitely doing anything but running in circles. I'm doing, I don't want to call this a technique or anything like that, but it's how I do it. It's the way that I learned or taught myself, you know, how to work with acrylics. And yes, there's a quicker way to do it, but I don't know how many times I got to say it. I'm here for me, and that's pretty much it. So, All right. I missed that. I missed that one. What do we have, a crazy? What did I miss, Krista, on there? Did I miss something? Anything? No? Oh, okay, no, sorry. I just didn't know. I'm like, you know, it's actually pretty, I'm going to say one thing, and then I'm just going to get back to this as I'm going to just pretend I'm here by myself, because it's pretty bad when you get up, like, I got to be on, like, you know, or you, me, you, both, whatever. Got to be on guard for, like, certain things. Like, I got a bunch of messages, like, already from people, and I don't know what they are, but I can just assume that some of them are stupidness, but it's just amazing. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me, guys. Maybe it's just me, but I have no idea. You know, for anybody that just don't, like, if you don't have anything, like, not even decent, like, if you don't have anything, if you have anything that's just, like, stupid to say, like, why, I mean, don't even say it, you know what I mean? And I'm not talking to the regular people that are here all the time, but, like, what the hell is wrong with people, you know? I just don't understand it. And I wonder why people aren't. I just wonder why people are so mean to others these days. Everybody's on like everybody's on guard. That's just what it is. Everybody's like guarding their everything, you know. But I'm sorry guys, every time I do a video, every time I do a video, I get like inappropriate messages for the most part. Not a lot, but like a couple. And they just sometimes they bother me. Sorry about that. So but anyhow, I hope you're having a great day wherever you are in this world. Now I gotta put more of this stuff on. Hold on, I'm just dumping some more of this stuff out of this container here because I'm going to need it. And just to be fair here, oops, oh, I got paint all over me. You know, I just want to say one more thing. I'll probably say 10 more things. I like when people like, you know, say things like, or even if somebody's like, let's say they're like, you know, the picture that you made, or I don't like the picture that you made because, excuse me, that's like, that's, you know, it's like an opinion of somebody. They can have that, or maybe they didn't like the trees or something like that. All right, now I got to do something real quick because now I lost my train of thought. So might as well show you how to fix an acrylic painting when you lose your train of thought. So let's say somebody says something like that, like that's okay. It's their opinion. So I just want to like clarify what I'm talking about here real quick. Like, you know, I had a message the other day and somebody told me the next time you know, want to hurt yourself, do it the right way. Or it was a very hurtful message. And you don't have to say anything. I just, oh my goodness, I'm dying over here. I just wanted you to know why I had a little rant about that because it's stupid and it did bother me, absolutely bothered me. You know, anybody who ever has experienced real mental issues would know that, you know, that's not something that you say to somebody. So, anyhow, but that happens all the time. I let it go, I in and out, all that stuff, and look, here we are, back to this guy here, painting the sky for 10 hours. But you see what I just did, right? Lost my train of thought. If you ever lose your train of thought, it's simple. You just, you know, put more stuff back on. You just put more medium back over top because the stuff underneath, it's already dried. And but yeah. But just to be honest, I'm just not. I don't feel too good. I'm real nervous today. So I'm extremely nervous. My father-in-law, if you were here yesterday, he's in the hospital, and it's extremely scary, the things that are happening, and you know, percentages. It's just it's not a good situation. It's a very bad situation, and I'm just trying to handle it, I suppose, is what I'm trying to do here. I'm just trying to handle it, you know, like a grown up or whatever. I don't know. I'm just trying to handle it. Because I've always been very close to him, many years, and he's a good guy, and it's just bothering the hell out of me. So if I seem a little bit off, that's why, you know, or if I seem like a short, I don't know, or if somebody says something bad to me, I may react a little bit different or something like that. I don't know, but I've just been like upset for a couple days, and I'm trying to just play it off, and I'm doing this because it helps me. It keeps my mind in the right spot. It keeps me from God only knows what. So I'm just trying to be truthful to you of why I'm even here right now. Probably not the best lesson on acrylics, I don't know. But But, you know, if something goes wrong, if something happens, you know, with him, you guys probably aren't going to see me for a while. I'll just put that. I just don't. You just probably won't see me for a while. So anyhow, I'm just trying to not think that. I'm just thinking positive right at this point, you know, because this was extremely unexpected at all. You know, there was nothing, no signs or anything like that, and you know, I'm here right now doing this. My wife is, you know, she's up with him at the hospital right now because they only allow one visitor, you know, because of the pandemic and stuff like that. So very strict rules. So it's been a very weird and hard time. So, and I'm human. Don't forget, I am human. I am a human. All right. Now I'm going to just attempt to blend all this stuff together here in a second. Yeah, Krista, I'm not even going to look down at the comments for the rest of the night. I'm just not going to look down because now I have like some kind of PTSD or something happening or something. I'm just not going to look at the comments. So I'm going to blend this together just because people have to be so stupid sometimes. I'm going to blend this sky together right about now. So this is wet. This is wet. I put that medium on. You saw what I did, right? I put the blue back on and then the red on the bottom. And I'm gonna grab, might as well just grab me like I have another dry brush. I think this is the one, hold on. Oh, I think this is the one I used yesterday. I think this is the Lowe's one, the Lowe's cheap brush. Let's see. Yeah, it is. There's a little bit of thinner in there. A little bit of paint thinner. All right, so I'm going to blend this, and then I can move on with my life. Let's see how this works. So I'm just going to do it like, try to be a little bit careful about it. And definitely try to do it before it dries again. The only thing I don't like about these brushes from Lowe's or wherever this came from, I think it was Lowe's, is they leave a lot of hair. They lose a lot of hairs. Kind of like how I am. It's the same thing. So if I was a product, I would be sold at Lowe's. I'd be in that category. The lose hair product. As soon as I hit 40, I started losing hair as well. All right, let's see here. All right, now I'm going to just try to skip back down to the bottom here right quick. And just try to, mix this up so it don't look like it was man-made. As a matter of fact, I need a little bit more of that color real quick. Make it more natural. So you just do one of these things here. Like that. I really was hoping to just, kind of make something that had like a, peaceful type of a look or a feel to it, so we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. But I got to say, the one cool thing is, it's acrylic. So I think that's pretty cool because it's just, you don't, have to worry about paint thinner, and stuff like that. Now, see this little scratchy section up here? Hold on, let me do something here. I might as well try to educate a little bit on that right there. So let me grab that. What the hell? I'm just going to use regular titanium white, I think. See how this does. I'm going to take that and, whoops, wrong color. Need some blue and some titanium white or blue. Let's see how this goes here. I wanted to try to, let's just see what this does. I was just going to try to soften up some of these areas here by, adding a different tone or a different color. So I'm using this synthetic brush right now, and everything is quite thick up here so far, so I have to take a look at it and just kind of put my brain together and figure out, where I'm going and what I'm doing with this. All right. So let's see here. I don't want to lose all the dark, so I may have to put some of that back in. Which I'm actually, you know what? Hell, I'm going to do that right now. Get the dark up here. Then I'm going to just have to get some more on the palette. And then that'll be easier to work it in that way. And I don't think I told you. Did I tell you? I'm using golden. It's not golden open, it's just golden. Golden acrylic paints. I like this paint a lot. I've used it quite a bit in the past. Well, quite a bit consists of like 4 paintings. So, and I wish I had some here to show you, but I gave them all away. Gave them all away. All right, so now I see the dark color. I'm putting it here. I like this thing in the middle. I don't know where that came from, but it's a keeper for sure. So let's do this. Just want to work some of this around like this. You see, like little things, you start to see little things, and then, you got to decide whether you keep them or not. Okay, so now, but making, different little skies and clouds, it's fun to do with acrylics because you really just, if you have an issue, it's no big deal. You just paint over top of it. And I think that's awesome. I just dipped this brush into some water. Need a roll of paper towels here. So I'm just anxious. How many people paint acrylic on here? If maybe you could just write that in the comments. Write acrylic or oil. I would be anxious to know, because that's something I don't think I've ever really got to ask too many people before. Oil or acrylic or both, or. All right, I'd be very curious to know. So I just dipped that into water and I just wiped it off, and I want to try to soften this here because it is just about getting dry on me here. So, but that's working out, somewhat good, I think. Yep. Yeah, nice. If you dip your brush in the water and then you wipe it out, it then becomes, I don't know, it does something, but it maybe the water helps the paint flow a little bit better or spread around or something like that. All right, now I need to go here. I'm going to try to blend this together. Oh yeah, see, that little bit of water goes a long way. I didn't even know. See, I didn't try to do that, but it's bringing this pink and the blue together nicely, and it's creating that cool little purple area. So it's hard to tell, what stops where and what starts where. Okay. Hell, I might just start using a little bit of water here for blending techniques, to be quite honest with you. See, look, I just put a little water on the brush. Oh yeah, that's the ticket right there. Guys, that's a ticket. If it's getting tacky, just put a tiny bit of water on your brush and blammo. You are good, you're down to, in business. in business. Oh, that's a hell of a sky. What am I going to do with that? All right. Time to get creative here. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. All right, now I got, because I don't know what I'm doing, by the way. I got to figure out what am I doing here. Okay, I need some light color in my life here. So let's do that. Dip this guy in the water. You know, that's inappropriate. I need to put the water over here. I have like a whole little workstation over here to the right. And it's amazing how I set it up for that and barely use it. I lean over the easel here to do the stuff I should do over here. Yeah, I'm going to read through all these comments and see how many people do oil and acrylic, because I just think that's interesting to know. I'm just wiping this other little brush off here because I got to add some light to the sky here. So I'm going to put some white up here. I need to lighten this up and bring it somewhat to life a little bit because it looks pretty, in my opinion, it looks pretty dead right now. So. Okay. So I'm actually going to take, I'm just going to take like some pure titanium white and probably a touch of the of that red color, just to make it, you know, nice little pink or something like that. So let's see what we got here. All right, so this is like a nice little pink color here. All right, think. Well, hell, that's hello. Don't give up on me yet. Well, I got an idea here, so just bear with me. It may look like I'm ruining stuff, but just give me a minute. Hell, I'm going all the way back here. Why not? Oh my goodness. Let's see. What's something right about there? Why not do this here? I'm talking to myself in case you were wondering. So now I have to figure out, I gotta figure out how to blend this. So I have an idea of what I'm gonna do here to blend this out. So just keep the faith for a minute. I'm either gonna make it work or I'm gonna screw it up. One or the other. One or the other, that's for sure. Just do a little here. But you know, I am just as loose with this as I am with oil. It's pretty much the same thing to me, as far as like, I don't want to say not caring, but not caring. It's probably the wrong brush, but this is a pretty cool brush. My neighbor gave me this. This is a Grumbacher brush from like 1960. He had a whole palette of these things. So, all right, here we go. I'm going to dip this into some water, and I have another brush that I could try too. If you're curious, this is just like a little blender type of a brush. That's all this is, with a little bit of water in its life now. And I'm just going to come up here and try to do these little circle things and see what happens here. You know, this might work the easy way, or I might have to get super creative. We'll see. We will see. But right now I'm just, doing my thing with the water here. So far it seems like it's trying to work, It's trying to work. Just let me just keep going here for a minute. Hold on, let me set this brush down and try something else here. I have another brush just for this purpose here. So let's see here. Oop, too much water. All right. So I'll soften this up, right? So I put all that, that's why I put a lot of white down, because I'll soften it up and then I'll, you know, maybe I'll go back and add some more on top of it. All right, now I feel out of place since the water's not there. I'm gonna put the water back right there where I can see it. Actually, you know what? I have a better idea. I'm gonna take this 1-inch brush that we used earlier, and I just put a little bit of water on this guy. Let's see what happens now. Let me do this. Probably gonna ruin a lot of the white, but I can just easily put it back on. You know, keep in mind, I'm trying to make clouds in the wet, on wet style, which is not really recommended. But if I can get the base of these things and then come back, that'd be great. So I'm just trying to get some shape and, you know, form in the sky right now, and then I can come back and do it, you know, whatever. So I'm just softening this up a little bit. All right. Something like that. And then let me just see what happens if I all right, I'm gonna try this little guy here, and I'm gonna get white. I'm gonna make a little bit of a darker color this time for the clouds instead of just bright white. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that blue and red. It's almost gonna be like a purple color. All right, purple but light. It's gonna be a light color. Let's see what this does for us. And then I'm going to try to do one of these things here. I'm going to try to put some clouds like this. That's a little bit brighter. Try to put a little water on that. Now remember, when I'm using acrylic paint, you know, a lot of times, like, I may be figuring out what I'm doing as I'm trying to tell you what I'm doing. So, you know, always keep that in mind. Because I know some of you guys, you try to give me a lot of credit, but I don't always know things. You know, maybe I'll just start to try to build up each little section or something. You know, and then I can go back and see, I'm trying to just get my I'm trying to get my foundation set here of what I'm doing. You know, I need to get some of this, the thin secret medium of mine here that I'm using, because that would probably be a little bit easier. Let's try this. I'm just mixing some color down here. Yeah, just get some shapes in here, stuff like that, and then we'll figure out what, you know, what's staying, what's going, all of that. All right, get some of that in. Let me step back and take a look.
Okay. Gonna grab the 1-inch brush now, right? Boom, 1 inch. And let's see if this will work with me. I'm just trying to make this soft, like a soft, you know, little cloud right now is all I'm trying to do. This is like an underlayer still, believe it or not. This is just an underlayer. Because normally when I'm using acrylic, I would make clouds much, oh my lord, excuse me, I would make them much differently. All right, so I don't think, let me see about this side here. I'm just gonna blend some of this here since it seems like it wants to let me. Okay, I can sort of see, you know, a little bit of what's going on here into the future, maybe. All right, I'm going to set this little guy down here, and what the hell, I'm going to keep using this brush here real quick, and I want to, I'm going to get me a little bit of the red real quick and some white. Not that white, yeah, that white. Okay. Now, I wanted to this 1-inch brush back here. Yeah, when I get quiet, sometimes I'm just like thinking. That's what I'm doing. Everybody's probably like, all right, yeah, just keep thinking. Keep thinking. I'm just kidding. I was just trying to look at these colors and see, like, that was very vibrant, obviously, but I wanted some of that color there so I could blend it down, tone it down a little bit, and so I can work with it. All right, so that's going that direction there. Now, for the purpose of perspective, for the, it's going like this, but we have, we need some, I think, some directional, just a few directional lines going this way.
sure what's going on up here, but I just feel like I need to put something right here real quick because it's just kind of sitting there all alone. You know, and if there's red below down here, chances are you're going to see some, you know, maybe reflecting in the sky or somewhere. I don't know exactly where it technically should be, but as long as you sprinkle some up here and there, you know, should be okay. And I'm just going to put a little bit more, you know, throughout here, like that. Something like this, just so it's there, it's present, whatever, I don't know, it's something. And then is when, let me grab now, see how this looks. I put a little bit of the blue into this, some of the thin, nice thin white color. It's a little bit dulled down, and then I wanted to, because to be honest, I have no clue where the light's coming from at all here, so you know, we're just gonna figure something out. So I gotta drop some of these areas in here, and let me try to pick up this 1-inch brush here and see if I can get in here in enough time and soften this maybe. All right, so there's one, and we can try to make another little layer here on that one. Okay. Hey, Krista, I was gonna ask you or anybody on the YouTube stream, does, you know, something that for some reason I've been like subconsciously, just like, I don't know, like I guess worried or something. I haven't seen, unless I don't know if he's on, I don't think he's on here. Brian Anthony, I haven't seen him anywhere, like at all. And I don't know if anybody else has, but I was, you know, just been getting a little concerned because, you know, me and him had some talks not that long ago, and like I said, I'm just, I'm concerned that I haven't seen him. It worries me, actually, to be honest. I don't know if anybody knows him at all, but he's always on here. So I don't want to go too crazy here with the sky, but ouch. All right, now I'm going to grab this 1-inch. Yeah, I remember that too, Chris. I remember his wife was there. I don't know. I'm just worried about the guy. Nice guy. Let me just soften this a little bit here. See, just a couple little circles will do the trick probably. And then this is like, what am I doing? Why am I doing? This is like, I don't know. I mean, I could have been done this guy like a day ago, I think, but I'm just chilling, I suppose, right? That's what I'm doing, I guess, right? Chilling. This is mental health session here, right? I I just need a little bit more white. A little bit more. I need, see something right? Some color there, and then a little layer here possibly, like this. And I'll hurry up and get in there, and then I'm gonna try to hurry up and get in there and just soften that a little bit. Bring those two together. Let's see. I mean, you get the point here. Like, you know, I could just like, I could definitely keep, I could keep going with this if I wanted to. And when I, you know, I mean, keep going, I could just, you know, come back in here and just, you know, keep adding some more little areas, you know, like this. It's straight white. And maybe I will. I mean, acrylic, you got to build stuff up too. You can. Sort of like oil, you know. Get some water on this brush. Let's see what this lets me do. Water is a valuable tool. I did not really, I think I knew that sort of, but I don't think I ever really used it as much as I should have. But water really frees this paint up a lot. Frees it right up. And it kind of just lets you do what you need to do. I mean, I would recommend if you're, you know, if you're wanting to paint with acrylic, you know, just do what I'm doing here. I'm experimenting is what's happening here. You know, that's what's taking place here. I'm just experimenting with, you know, with different things and stuff. Different amounts of paint and different amounts of water. So, and then maybe I'll try to give it a little softening here, a little bit, not too much, with this 1 inch real quick, without getting rid of all the light color that I just put down. You know, it's more light over there. It's a little darker on this side. Let's see here. I just feel this is just necessary. All right, let me just set this guy down real quick, and then if I can catch it in time. I was hoping to take this 1 inch brush here and then I was hoping to soften this a little bit. So, but with that there, you see what I was saying earlier, if you have, you know, this is just me, I think if you have something like that, you really, you know, some of it would be up here. So let me just pop some little bits and pieces here, because you know, I'll be able to sleep if I do it this way. Like if I leave that red out there, I won't be able to sleep too good. Put a little bit here too. Not too much. I just want to put you know, little bits and pieces, because I just think some of it would reflect into here. I don't know. But you see, I'm just kind of glazing. That white cloud areas they're dry, you know. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. My hand is numb. All right, time to get moving here. I just got to wipe this brush off here real quick. That one. Cleaned. What else do I have? All right, I'm going to use this brush though. All right, so I'm going to start to make. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Okay. Put some hills in the background here. Light hills here. Let's see here. So I'm going to use like a nice, I don't know, greenish and some blue with a little bit of brown in it or something. I have no clue. Got to figure this out as we go. But I want to make some like far in the distance type of a thing. It's like pretty far away. I don't know. Let's see how this looks. Let's see how this looks. Too close. More white and blue. More white, more blue. It's really far away. Okay, let me get some more white. I'm really shocked that this paint is still, you know, I'm surprised it's not like really all the way dry, to be honest with you here. This is pretty cool actually. So right now I'm thinking about something that's like way in the back here or something. Way far away, I don't know. Got to figure out our colors here. So I'm actually going to take some brown and black and blue and white. Hell, I don't know, put some red in there. Now this is not supposed to be any kind of detail. That's like far away. I want to go a little higher with that though. Put a little yellow ochre in there. I'm feeling that. Let's go up here like this. Yeah, it's better. Now I'm just kind of throwing this paint around, and then I'll figure out here after the fact of what I'm even doing with this. Let me see. I need to go. I could have saved an hour and a half if I would have just not did that part of the sky, huh? That's what happens when you don't plan. That's okay. just some random hill in the valley somewhere. Okay. Just spinning this color in. And like I said, I'm just gonna, I'm just kind of doing this as I go. I didn't have any of this planned, obviously. Obviously. But I don't want to go too crazy with this thing in the back here because I wanted it to not be really in the way. I didn't want you to see it too much. Okay, I'm going to just take now, let's see, some white paint. Let's create something here. What am I going to create? I want to make maybe some mist for later. I don't know. We'll see if this ends up doing us any good. Yeah, it's going to probably have, I wonder what it would look like with a little bit of red in there. Because it's reflecting the red. I don't know. Not like the whole thing red. Grab this here. Now I figured this could just be like just a base of it, you know what I mean? And then I'll come back and do whatever, change it if I need to, add, subtract. But I wanted that to be something. Get some. Let's see here. Blue. I need some blue. Well, hell, this thing's gonna go over the whole damn sky, huh? Distant. All right, I'm gonna just grab the same brush, I guess, and gonna make another little thing that goes in front of that. So let me wipe this off real quick. I'm just gonna darken the color. Some blue. We got some blue and black, brown and green. Okay, I'm gonna go right to it. I'm not gonna waste any time here. I'm just gonna want one in front of it. So, but I want this one too. What do I want this to do? We'll start off like this, maybe. I don't know. Just whatever. Just get some kind of color down. You can still, just because it's acrylic doesn't mean anything. You can still work with it. Oh, I think you can still work with it just like you would work with oil. Thank you, Krista. Thank you. I'm telling you right now, if I ever get like this large like production or team or anything like that, Krista, you have got to be part of the team, 100%. You're hired. You're just, excuse me. I'm sure you guys appreciated that right in your face. I got to say, no, you're just a lot of help, Krista. It's like you're so much help. Reminders and just a big help. And I say that so often because it's just not a normal thing these days, And I want to make sure how much it's appreciated, because it's just so not normal these days. Right. Let's see here. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm even going because I don't know yet, but I will figure it out. Believe it. Believe that. I'm gonna change something here. So this is gonna come down. He's gonna go like this, and then, and then maybe he comes back up and then down. Make him a little different. Something like this. Okay, I can live with that. So you're just seeing this big blob of dark color, you know, and I'm visualizing something with like some highlights and stuff on it. All right, now, hold on 1 second here. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Let me get. I need some dark color. Some blue and some black, some brown and some green. So I'm going to get right to business here. And we'll have some of that sky left in the background, I suppose. But this guy's a little bit closer here, and he's going to drop right down, not ruin the whole sky. And he's going to come up, and he's going to come down, and I need straight black and green pretty much for this one. This. He goes right in front like this. So that one in the back, he just didn't even matter really. I could have probably just done without it. Okay, green, black, dark color. Getting that dark color in. And then I can probably, you know, reshape this if I want to or whatever. I need to get a little bit more paint here. But I'm going to show you something here in a second. Blue, black. It's black there. Right? Yep, carbon black. But I want to show you in a second here just what you can do with like how you can create highlights and stuff like in a matter of seconds. All right, so let me just get my color here, blue, black, and green. I just want to fill some of this in right quick. You know, I'm not worried like if I use too much or if I go too low. I'm not worried about that because I'll show you why in a minute. Okay. As a matter of fact, hang on 1 second here. Second here, let me just okay. Just for the hell of it, let me just watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to take you know, just straight black. And I'm going to work this around like this. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to get this color on here. Okay. Just because I want to show you something. Doesn't matter if it's oil or acrylic or whatever. In my opinion, it's all the same principle. Like if you're, you know, if you're thinking like I am, you know, I personally like to take something that looks like garbage and try to make it, you know, look better.
when I do the paintings, I get to that phase where it looks really bad and horrible, and then I try to bring it to life a little bit. Okay, some dark color everywhere now, right? Let me see what I got here. Gonna change something up here a little bit. So we got that guy there. Got something here in the front too. Adding some of this color here, you'll see here in a second. Putting in this dark color, it's the easiest way for me to try to make a point if I can. Looks like a bunch of darn hills to me. Now I use like just straight black. I'm gonna sprinkle some green just like this. You know, this will be picked up in a little bit in certain areas. You know, sometimes I get going like this or whatever, and I have to be honest here. I'm not even sure if I'm making sense, okay, when I'm talking, and I'd have to watch the video back to see, but sometimes I think, you know, I may just be rambling and I may not be making sense. So if I'm not, I just do want to apologize. Just in case I am, if I'm not making sense. You know, I'm here trying to take care of my brain last night. So, like I said, I'm not in the real technical teaching mood or whatever. Okay, just to throw that out there. All right, so here we have this stuff, right? No problem, right? No big deal. Let me put this in the water here real quick. True, Krista. That's true, right? Some people, they just hear and then they roll and they're out. I'm looking for a brush. I'm going to possibly use this fan brush here. All right, let me try. Let me see if this is going to work. Let me see if this is going to work. I'll start back here somewhere. I'm going to start off with a good thing because that's starting to dry up, huh? Ooh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Yellow, my yellow paint's starting to dry up a little bit. Okay. Touch of black, maybe. Okay, here we go. I'm going to start to try to add. Watch what I'm going to do. Just getting my brush ready here. Here we go. All right, all right. Ugh. This might be, it is too bright. I didn't even put it on yet, and I can tell. Darken it up a little bit, because I'll go brighter in a minute. All right, so I'm going to go in here and I might switch brushes, possibly. I am. I'm going to switch, yep, going to the 1 inch. 1 inch, here we go. Boom. Okay. Let's see what this guy does for us. Here we go. Keep saying that. Okay, it's not the brightest color in the world, and it's not supposed to be. Just yellow and green.
gonna try a different brush. Ah, that brush isn't the best one. The bristles are like not behaving real good. Okay, here we go. So then I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna, what in the hell is dropping? This brush is dropping something. I don't know what it is. Sap green. So I'm even going to darken that color up a little bit more with some more green so you can see what's up. There we go. I'm going to put more green in there. Okay. The reason I want it to be darker is just because you can build your highlights up as you go later on. I want this to be a hill. So you want to make it go downwards. See, like this. Okay, this brush is leaking. See, I'm just giving these little indications of, whatever's. I don't know what that is. Something. It's something. A little yellow ochre in there, maybe. Change it up a little bit. Change it up a little bit. Okay. All right. But I'm just trying to show you, like, it could be a hill. All right, now I need to get me a little bit of white going here. Touch of that blue, maybe. Maybe the tiniest bit of green there. Okay, here we go. Now I want to try to make a very distant highlight if I can. I'm exaggerating this, by the way, for the camera. Got this guy here. Might as well do something with him here. Give me some nice yellow ochre. See what this does. These guys kind of meet each other here, maybe. I don't know. This hill goes way down, something like that. Anyways, you can see you could just make a bunch of grasses and stuff like that, but that's not the point. I wasn't supposed to do that here. And I'll kind of show you why here in 2 seconds, because I was just practicing something. No, I wanted to do this. So watch this. Get some black, get some green, and some blue, and some brown. This is what I wanted to do there. Have something a little bit more close up. All right, because that's in the background. So watch this. This is acrylic, and it's no problem. Dark down here. Because that'll land on that hill right there. Okay. And then, put one here. See? There's that guy there. All right, got a couple of those dudes right there. And that's why, anyways, that's why I wasn't going to put any grass there. Okay. That's why. So let me just pop in a few more of these guys here. Put one here. Could barely see him, but he's there. Right there. Doesn't take up too much of the area, but you know, he's just kind of hanging out. And I guess we could have one. You know, we could have one up here, I suppose, like a skinny one. He doesn't do much. Skip a bunch of spots. See? Just smash it in. That's that. Okay, now. All right, I gotta get my vision together here. Now watch. Got 95 brushes in the cup. Now here's why I painted it dark. Let me demonstrate of why I did that. Just wipe this brush off real quick. Just so I don't ruin it, I'm telling you guys, wipe your brushes off. It's important because you will ruin them. Oh my. Was that you, Krista? 5-minute warning? Excuse me. Uh-oh. Get on the ball here. Get on the ball. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, let me just grab a brush so I can just get busy here. Let me get some, I don't want this to be super bright. I need some blue and some black in there, I think. That's too dark. Or yellow. All right, let's see how this color looks here right quick. All right, so I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna get an idea of, you know, I think there's a little hill here. Just gonna start adding little areas in, and I can put little highlights and stuff on. This is a bigger hill. He's running right down like this. All right, it may not make too much sense yet. Bear with me, guys, bear with me. Now I just want to get a little bit of, you know, maybe some of the light shining through here, possibly, I don't know. Yeah, right there, something like this. Not too much, a little bit of light shines through there, maybe there. All right, and then bang, here we go, other side. Other side, like a glove. Nicely, okay. Actually, before I do that, simple, here we go. Let's grab our first little buddy here, our 1 inch. Okay. Okay, 1 inch brush, here we go. Here we go, 1 inch brush. And then we have, what do we have? We have that color up there, okay. Don't need that anymore. All right, I'm gonna take some of the blue and the nice thinned down magic stuff that I created. Here we go. I'm gonna just drop in some of this stuff here. I gotta envision this right quick. We'll work on that in a minute. Can't leave the, where is you at? There you are. Can't leave this out, right? Oop, too much. Too much. Ooh, wow, now I'm going crazy. Hold on, I need some more blue. Blue will eat that color right up. And then I got to figure out, I want some here maybe. Something like this. Doesn't have to be perfect, you know. Something like this so far, and then this is not just like the wet on wet, you know, it doesn't exactly work the same way, so just keep that in mind. I'm just going to put some stuff there just in case, and a little bit more of the red. And then just a tiny bit more of the blue. Yep, copy that. Thank you, Siri. Thank you, Siri and Krista. Hold on one second. Almost there. 1 second, guys. Almost. Choo, choo, choo. Now I'll just be able to, I just want to put a little touch on this. A little nice little. Okay. Now I'm going to swat that back and forth right quick. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. All right, now I can go over here to, yeah, that was a bad idea. Need some more of this real quick because I forgot to go right here. No big deal. No big deal. See, if you do something, just worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Just redo it. See, I'm just throwing some color in. That actually even looks better. Some more blue there. Well, what the hell? I should have just put in. Watch this. I should have just did the whole darn thing. This would be the smart way since it's not oil. Just get the color in, right? Doesn't matter how you get it on. Just get it in there, see? Boom. Swirl it, twirl it, whatever. Get it right in there like this. We get a little black in there, maybe. Darken this corner. Maybe some over here too, I don't know. And then, some of this red. Okay. All right, now that I'm out of breath, let me get the white. Get a little white paint here. Just do this. Okay. It's working. Yeah, it's working. You just got to work it sometimes. Just work it. You see, I'm just adding color. See, done. And if I don't like it, I just add more color on top of it. No problem. Don't worry about that over there. I'll show you what to do with that in a second. Now back to my brush. Okay. Now, I'm not using any of my normal brushes for this, which maybe I should be, but I'm not. I'm going to come in here and just put, I figure there's some. Now, if I had my brushes, the texture would be nice and different, but it is what it is, so. Bring this here, because there's probably a hill here too. I think that's what I planned for. Yellow ochre. Well, hell, I might as well use some of this paint up now, huh? Alright, and then we have gotta put something here as well, I suppose. I can fill that in a second. If I need some dark there. And then I'm thinking about this guy here, so I got to darken this up a little bit and add a little texture on the other side here. Super easy to do. Show you, watch. Just come in here and then just kind of go over everything. Bring it right up to the water. Something like this or whatever. Now, I want to need my brush real quick. Just want to do one thing real quick, because I wanted I know that was probably a little bit of a waste, but this will only take a second. Just to show you how quickly you can change things. Even with acrylic, it doesn't matter. Just give me a second here. There. Okay, back to this brush here with all the good colors on it. And I'll get a little brown in there too. And then now, so now this goes like this, kind of comes out here now. So let's see, this guy goes right down to there. And you just change the whole. Change the whole layout, right? So look, I'm just making bigger clumps of stuff, and obviously, I'm really moving a little bit here, okay? Just to show you something real quick. You can change angles is all I'm trying to show you. But all right, let's go over to this 1-inch brush here real quick and let's see what we got. Try to catch that while it's still working with us a little bit. Just want like an indication here so you can see, that there's some form of reflection or something. The hell might as well do one right there too as well. Wipe that off. Boom. All right, now quickly. Knife. Okay. Let's get some white paint with a little bit of something in it. Maybe a touch of blue. Here we go. Okay, white paint. More blue. And this guy sneaks around this way. Goes into there. Yeah, he goes just like that for now. And
had to wipe this knife off. All right, what was I doing? So I needed just, yeah, thank you. Siri, appreciate your services. You get the idea here, right? I just wanted to, you know, darken this back up a little bit. See? You know, put some dark in, like this. You know, and then we can go over here to this guy here. Just put some nice bright color here. I don't know. I'm just I'm rushing now because some bright color there. I need a little bit here too now. Gots to take what's this thing? All right, let me try something real quickly here. Where do I need like a misty color of something here. Let's see what we got. Some blue, a little bit of green. Just wanted to try something here. Wrong color. All right, one little thing here. You see what I'm saying? Like the point of what I was just trying to show. I was just trying to show you like how fast you could change stuff or whatever. You know, because it's fun to do. Yep. Okay. 1 second here. Keep saying that. I just wanted to, yeah, see? I wanted to add you know, like you could put like little, you know, what I was going to say, you could put like little mist and stuff throughout the whole thing and make it look unique or whatever, you know? Like maybe it's misty out here this morning. And maybe it's going right up the hills and stuff. I'm like trying to make a point here. I don't know that it's going exactly what I was trying to make the point of, but I was saying you could make mist. You know, as long as it's the right blend, and blue would have been the ideal color, but it's the point that matters here, guys, okay? It is the point that matters. Point that matters, right? All right, okay. I did that on purpose. I was trying to get like little specks of dirt and stuff, and see, it worked. I used to play darts back in my day, and I was hit the bullseye every time. Okay.
anyhow, like, just a million things you can do here, doing this kind of thing. You can do a million things doing this. It's fun though. This is fun to do. That is why I sound like a broken record. Everything that I do, I sound legitimately like a broken record. Every video that I make sound like a broken record because I am a broken record. That's what I am. That's what I am. Oh, I need something here right quick. Something right there. That's not the right thing. Yeah. I need that and that in my life real quick. Okay, see what this does. Yeah, just like that. Thought it would be fun. Those last minute tree ideas you get sometimes. Don't be nervous when you're making these things. Just get them in. See, super fun to make. They're big trees. These trees are no joke right here. No joke. You just sharpen this guy up right there. He needs a little bump or two. See, give him a little imperfection on him, Something like that right there. Let me get some more, let's go. There's one. Two. One looks good right about there. We gotta have something to say, hey, look at me. Just popping on some last minute branches, things like that. One there, one there. Then we gotta have one going across, like this. This guy, he right in charge, right there. Something like that. This is what Krista, hey Krista. Hey Krista, sorry. That was appropriate. That was appropriate. All right, here we go. Here we go. Now, real quickly, because how many times am I going to say that? Excuse me. Again. Okay, real quickly. I don't want to ruin my guy here. There's some of this and that. Oh, shit. Okay. Here we go. I got some color here. It's supposed to be, I don't know. It's just whatever. Yellow ochre, I think now, and some white. I just wanted to have the look like this. Shit. Okay. Just popping on some of these guys. See? We'll work with these in a minute. Like this. And this guy, remember, he's in front. Okay, so this tree is actually in front. And I probably would have done a little bit of a different color, but I'm just trying to show you something, you know. Just taking that color right quickly. And I'm just using the, one brush to do this when technically, it's always a nice thing to use several brushes or more than one. There we go. Some more of that. 1 second, be right with you. Okay. Lighten this up. Okay, here we go. There we go. Put a little texture in here. Little tree bark, Let's pop a little bit of that stuff in. Make them look like a tree, actually. Do the old swipe in the corner trick to give the bark. Anybody know about that? The old swipe the corner of the brush trick? Yeah. Swipe it. Gives you a little bark on the trees. Oh, almost went the whole day without getting paint. Oh, let me get some more white here. Just want to brighten this up just a little bit. And then now is when I should have added little fellas on here. See? Okay, see? Old corner trick, see? He's thirsty. Get a drink. Right into the water. All right, one quick thing, right quick. Now this is acrylic, remember. Don't forget that. It's acrylic. But there we go. Some blue, this, that. Okay, now reflected light is sometimes a good thing to have. It's not always necessary, but it's always in my life. Reflected light. There's that, and then this there. And then, yeah. And then, if you wanted to, you can just take a little bit of the brown, because trees are brown, on the highlight side there, and just have fun with it. Anyhow, there's many things that you can do. Many things that you can do. You could do the old round effect. Oh yeah. Yep. Just give a little roundness in his life. And come back and slice him and dice him a little bit to make it look like an actual damn tree. Anyhow, I could just go on for months and years and hours and days and all that stuff. So I'm gonna do this. I gotta clean up. I gotta clean up now, like right away.
I love you guys. Thanks for watching. All that stuff. You know, like, share, subscribe, dislike. All that's, don't dislike anything. Come on, you gotta like what I'm doing here. All right, let me put real quickly. Let me put a song on right quick. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let's do this. Song. Browse. 1 second. 1 second. Let's just do. 1 second. I'm trying to find a song to put on for you guys. What's this? All right, guys. Make sure that you like, subscribe, do all that stuff. I had a fun time. I had a fun time making this today. So, seriously, on a real note. Take care, and I'll see you guys, I'll see you in the next video for sure. I'm going to clean up right now, so I'll let this go for a minute.
You gotta live that dream. I know I ain't supposed to feel it, but oh how it feels. Nothing ever comes to me, yeah, in a steady stream, but you gotta keep on going. You gotta live that dream. I know I ain't supposed to feel it, but oh how it feels. Instead of letting it go, I let it stay. Can't get enough of. They say there's one for everyone, but when the day is done, I'm still the black swan. But I need you like the bird needs a shotgun. If you can't fight it, you better fly away from it. You better fly away from it. You better fly away from it. Letting it go. Fly away from it. Letting it go. Letting it go. You better fly away from it. You better fly away from it. Letting it go. Fly away from it. Letting it go. Letting it go. Nothing ever comes to me, yeah, in a steady stream, but you gotta keep on going. You gotta live that dream. I know I ain't supposed to feel it, but oh how it feels. Nothing ever comes to me, yeah, in a steady stream, but you gotta keep on going.